Hello everybody, welcome back to Elder Scrolls Online. I am on the PTS. It is version 5.1.3. There's not very many new things in the PTS this week. Right now it's just a bunch of bug fixes and combat and item set tweaks, getting prepared for the full release on August 12th. So I just wanted to show you today the new section of the Lunar Champion Hall that will open up once you complete the normal version of the 2 new dungeons that are coming up with this DLC. So basically, once you have completed the first run-through with the completed a run-through on normal mode with the 2 new dungeons, we will get a new tablet for your house. And you can find this tablet in your collections under the general furnishings. And it is called the Kunzeri's Guile. And this is the one that you're going to need to open up the next room in your house. So you can see by the names of the altars what they're called. And so this one is called the Altar of Guile, so that's where your tablet's going to go. So you would enter into your editor for your house by pressing F5, and you'll see under services you have Lunar Champion tablets. So this is the only one I have not used, so I'm going to pick that one. And then you just put it up here on this pedestal. You can adjust it as you like. But I like to make it look like it belongs there. And just place it right here. And now your new room is open. So, as you can see, now we can head on in there. Now this is called the Moongrave Fane section of your home. Now this area is unfurnished, and you will be left to furnish it yourself. So with that being said, it is an outdoor section of this ruin or this hall that you're in. It's more like a ruin, but it has a main area here, like a courtyard with a water feature. You can swim in the water feature. But it is blocked off by a fence, and I suppose to keep you from going over the waterfall. It has a little planter here. It already has plants in it, but you can add more. And then here's a here's the outdoor area that you can see beyond the gate. It's very beautiful. Very calming, relaxing sound of water. Then off to the side, well, you have one area that looks like it has been collapsed. Like, this used to be a place, but there's been a disaster and this part has fallen, caved in. So then you have this other area on the right side from the entrance, and another planter, and in here it looks like well, I've been debating what it is. It's not exactly a library, so I think it might be a place, could have been a place where artifacts are kept, or because the shelves are a little too deep, but they're not long enough for a coffin, so I don't think they're anything morbid about them. It's just seems more like maybe an artifact chamber, or maybe if it was a crematory, you could put your crematory jars in here. Could be a thing. So there's no explanation really as to what that is, unless it says something on the tablet. I didn't see what that might be. There's a place up here probably for some statues on both sides of the door. And there you have it. So it's a very it's got a very open feel for gatherings and so forth, or just decorate it for meditation. Anyway, that is it for the new section to the Hall of Lunar Champions here. So I guess we can examine this tablet. Alright, it says, "Behold Konzuri's guile. Many and many were Konzuri's triumphs. In time, his victories grew like sugar blossoms in vast fields beyond counting. Mountains of fragrant garlands, heady wines, and great sacks of gold filled every room of his grand treasure palace." Oh, maybe that's his treasury. Keep sacks of gold in there, that would make sense. Indeed, all of the riches of the 16 kingdoms stretched out before him, begging to be claimed. But wealth, like fruit, grows sour with age. At length he resolved to give it away. And so, with a joyful heart, the Laughing Lion set out in search of a worthy recipient. In a fortnight, he found himself at the creaking gate of an ancient adeptorium. So drafty and bleak was the structure that even the rats refused to dwell within it. Only a pawful of wretched adepts made their home there. With the sullen eyes and threadbare vestments, the sad Khajiit did not but attend to their chores, shuffling from cloister to chapel with the pathetic gait of wounded birds. Brave Konzuri felt his chest swell with purpose. Surely these were the rightful inheritors of his vast fortune. But when he offered the riches to the order's abbot, Savdar Jo, the elderly cleric shook his head. "We need only thin soup and prayer to sustain us, Pamar Ken." And with that he prepared to return to his chambers. Konzuri gazed over the old cleric's shoulder and saw the pleading faces of his adepts. Faces desperate for even the modest joys of a bowl of sweet rice. Thinking quickly, the Laughing Lion roared, "Wait, abbot! Konzuri will make you a wager. If this one can pluck the moons from the sky and bury them at your feet, you must accept any gift he offers. If Konzuri fails, he will forsake his call to adventure and join you here in this adeptorium forever. What say you?" Savda Jo, filled with eagerness to see the proud warrior humbled, quickly nodded his assent. Brave Konzuri smiled broadly, knowing that his victory was assured. With a joyful spirit, the hero bounded over the Sour's abbot's head and landed heavily upon the adeptorium's roof. The structure's ancient spire creaked and sighed as the massive Pamarat clawed his way to its summit. And there, to the abbot's great dismay, Konzuri plucked an iron effigy of Joan and Jode from the wood with one great yank. When the Laughing Lion returned, he quickly scooped a pawful of clay from the ground and dropped the statue in the hole with a flourish. Savdo Jo, thus humbled, rent his garments? It says garments. Garments, I think. We have a spelling spelling error. Oh my goodness. And wandered into the wilderness, never to be seen again. With a fortnight's effort, Konzuri transported his great wealth to the adeptorium. In honor of the scheme that liberated them, the new abbot renamed the shrine Moongrave and assured the Laughing Lion that he would always have a place among the grateful adepts. Behold the wonders of a hero's guile. These are the words, and the words are true. Alright, well, we're not a Khajiit. We don't read the stories very well, but but you have the idea. It's a very nice story. So anyway, that is it for the Moonlit Guile section of your Lunar Champion Hall that we will get with the next DLC. Take care, everybody, and have a good day. Thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this presentation. Please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel, Oma Games. If you would like to see my live streams, please go to twitch.tv and follow Miss Oma. Take care, everybody, and I will see you next time.